So I've been resurrected from my bed after 2 days of pretty tortuous, sweaty sleep. Just thinking about what updates I have for you. I got up this morning, had a coffee, watered my plants. You know, I have been gone for a few days, but the content is coming through thick and fast, as you can hear. You know, if we spend summer indoors, don't be worried. Like, we will entertain you. It's fine. Just tune into the Goat Agency.
Good morning. This is about the 100th take that I've done of this video and it's driving me insane.
Day 4,612 in quarantine.
No one else is in my flat. Everyone has gone home because they're scared.
I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed that I'll be watching things now. I'll be watching something on Netflix and everyone's touching each other and like kissing and hugging, and like, because we don't live in that world anymore, it's quite weird.
So I've just come out for a bit of a walk. I thought it'd be nice to create that separation between working from home and being at home. I'm beginning to get a bit of pain in my back from sitting at the same stall all day. I'm beginning to appreciate the chairs we have in the office.
Actually really struggling with some of the conferencing software. Feels like everyone seems to be.
Working at home is getting a bit tiresome, but I have to kind of keep it down. My little one sleeping next door.
Distractions are high. I've got someone trying to tear up my bedding.
And also the dishwasher in the office is fucking massive compared to what we've got at home.
Aw, poor you. So I stepped out for an afternoon stroll just to stop myself going insane inside the house. And it's really got me thinking about some of the sort of nice positives of this situation. There's this whole movement on social media called like Corona kindness, which is such a lovely play on words, but it's about the like community spirit of everyone pulling together, helping their neighbours, the elderly and the most vulnerable. And I think social media is often sort of tarnished and made to seem like a negative thing in society, but if it wasn't for it, there wouldn't be this massive outreach. I suppose even out of this there is some good things and you just have to look for them.
So we've spoken a lot about uncertainty. I think everyone can see that right now, and for all the marketeers out there, what should you be doing right now? So a few bits of advice from me. One would be to think long term, not short term. It's very easy to go into panic mode about what's happening right now. Brands need to be preparing for the next 6 months, really, rather than just the next 6 days. So I think that's important. Have options, start planning.
I think currently a lot of brands are feeling quite uncomfortable about the situation. I'm sure in crisis talks within their own teams about how to respond to this, how they want to manage it in their own way. But I think in the next couple of weeks we'll see a huge uptake in brands participating in the online conversation, changing how they're doing things, moving everything online, digital, social.
I've been writing a big old strategy for one of our clients. They were due to have a launch event in May. That's obviously had to be cancelled, so they can't have this event they've been working on. So they've come to us and said, look, we want to do it all on social. How are we going to do it?
Everyone's keen to keep things going and to make sure that we keep running sensible campaigns at this period. But of course, everyone has to be very sensitive to what's going on.
They're certainly thinking about how they position their tone. I think that's going to be really, really important. And something we're going to see emerge in the next couple of weeks is actually how they position their tone as a brand, and see how they are perceived in this crisis and how they maybe can help, how they can maybe do something for good, and in some cases obviously do things to further their business. But like we've said on previous vlogs, I think that actually the businesses who are looking to further their business for profit right now are not going to win in the long term.
I've been pretty impressed with the general reaction from brands, which is not being a capitalist sort of let's take advantage of the situation at all. Everyone's very, very wary of being seen to take advantage of this situation. So there's going to be a real balance around that on, you know, do we keep going or not? But the problem is, if you don't keep going, it will end. Your businesses will end. So you've got to remember, if we don't keep going during this period, it won't be there at the end. So I think it's critical that brands don't just stop, but it's also critical that they don't carry on with what they've been doing before.
Now the key here is to make sure the kettle, right, you want that absolutely piping. Trust me, anyone can make this. It's really simple. Right, you want to go up to the line, be careful. A lot of people like a little bit extra. Me, I go under because I actually like the noodles to be a little bit al dente. Taking a break from work.
Can you give them a carrot?
Right, so it's been a bit of a mad day today. I'm currently on the phone to Nick Cook.
Hello.
In the New York residence.
It's worth talking about the fact that for the first time ever, me, you and Aaron have had a hangout set up each morning that we're on pretty much all day, just jumping in and out of the water.
I'd say, yeah, it's a war room. Planning what we need to do, planning how we need to get out of there, making sure our staff are protected in the right way, planning exactly what this looks like over the course of the next few months.
I want to thank all of the goats all around the world. I want to thank all our clients for staying with us and for keeping going through this time. I want to thank all of you guys for watching. Hopefully this breaks up the monotony of being at home a bit, gives you a bit of normality. It certainly does for us. I think having to keep vlogging every day actually sort of stops us from going a bit mad. So just thankful. Appreciate everyone watching. Stay safe.
Oh, fuck me, that is disgusting.